Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder Path Trading Partners. So really nice setup approaching with Bitcoin Cash. We have a modified trend line because of the steepness of this big spike up move. So we're really watching for this modified trend line with a defining point of 1379.80. So 1379.80. Went to the bottom of the rotation zone, moved up, made the defining point, came back, caught itself on the 8. So far it's holding. We're not doing anything until we get a close above that defining point. So we're watching for a close above 1380 for a triggered long trade, which then the first major target. We can do a couple intermediate targets. We can now do a Gann projection using the lows. And these are really good stop reduction targets. So we can watch for those. The two targets on that would be 1445 and then 1511, and then the next major target 1660. So watch for that. Really nothing to look at the 4 hours, so we're just focusing on the daily chart with that. Switching over to a 4-hour Bitcoin chart, US dollar. So this is textbook. I want everybody who's following this stuff to memorize this because this is perfect. Horizontal channel, breakout, close above it, and return to test the breakout level. Let me draw that so you can clearly see it. This is textbook, and this is a beautiful entry when you get it. So we got the rising rotation zone. It came down, as we discussed in earlier videos, gave you multiple rotation entries back up. Then if you didn't get in that and wanted to wait, we got the close above the horizontal channel. You can see right here, close above it. Then return exactly to that breakout level. So this is prior resistance becoming support, returning there, 8 catching up, pushing the price higher. Hitting our next target area, this 81.78 to 82.12, raise the stops up if you're trailing stops. Next key level, as we said before, 84.01, 85.24, and then 85.84. Let's check in on the daily for the bigger perspective. So that's really where we look. The highest thing we have right now is 85.84, so essentially 8,600. Once we do make another swing and pullback, we will be able to then come up with the next major projections. Right now, there could be a little simple minor one. You could do this ABC move here. So we got ABC. We're going to go into the properties now. We don't care about the 12 and 25%. The main ones we're going to care about are the 62 and the 1. And let's just project them up here. And so these are going to be much longer patterns. If we do an ABC from these most recent swing lows high with this little pullback, your next major targets, let's see, what's that, about 90.61, so 9,061, and then if you have the full ABC pattern, that essentially takes us to 10,051, so the 10,000 level. So that's another little trick. If you're following ABC patterns and you get these pullbacks, I'd be focused on this 9,061, which is essentially really the 9,000 level, but it ties in nicely with a Gann level, so you can watch 9,000 and 9,061. Should we shoot up quickly, take out these targets, that would be the next major ones, and then we could do minor projections with our 12 and 25% Gann levels. Finally for today, over to Bitcoin Gold. Still nothing we're looking to do here yet. We're against the rotation zone. This is not a strong pattern yet. There's not any major bottoming pattern yet. It did sell off, dipping below the end of this clear path, this 154.80. So that is now hit. But any move right now is against the rotation zone, so that is something that we're not going to be any aggressive with. It has to get all the way back up to some of these key levels and above the rotation zone. So we want to get above the rotation zone, so above this 21. What we'd like to see then is a rally up to retest some of these key levels, pull back, get the first cross rotation zone. So that means the yellow line or orange line will be above the blue line, retest it, and then get into some long positions. Should we continue to sell off? Here are some of the major levels that we're watching for. If we do continue lower, the minor ones will be 145, 139, and then eventually 131. Now this is forming a very interesting potential double bottom still. If it continues to unfold, we'll watch it. It would have to get above though, this high of 180.30 before it would trigger, and then we could do the levels. Let's put those levels on there right now. Those levels are going to be from this low to high, and then I'm going to just project them up. Let's bring in some of these key levels for this one. We're going to, there we go. It is going into, it's reversing this move. So if we did get a close above this 180.30, we'd be looking for 194.95, 202.27, and 209.60. And this is a higher probability one, but it has to trigger above this. This is not the one we're looking to front run or anything else because of the nature of the weakness and where it stands on the rotation zone on the 4-hour chart. So that covers Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin Gold for this evening. Please continue to subscribe, to like us, to comment, and we will keep the videos coming and talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.